San Francisco City College was dealt a major blow today. It lost its accreditation.
You're talking about a massive organization, a college that has served 85 to 100,000 students. You don't implement systemic changes if that's what you're going to do in 2 or 3 months. Just as the school has suffered enrollment loss this fall, proportionally speaking, our program has seen that enrollment loss in our program. We still serve 150 plus students, but up until this past year, I would have a wait list of 30 to 50 students to get into my program. They need to know this institution is stable, that they can count on it, because they're making a lot of very critical choices all around. Can I go to school? Will this school be here? How does that affect all these choices, where I live, what my transportation costs are? There aren't, in our area, unfortunately, a lot of other options for them in terms of a community college with a guardian scholar set of services. I'm hoping that will change, and that we'll start to see more community colleges in the Bay Area rise up and start to adopt some kind of service model focused specifically in foster youth alumni. But for a lot of my students, that's not the reality yet. We're in the most beautiful space we could hope for. We've got a computer lab now that a little over a year ago we didn't have for our students. We've got more respectful, confidential space. So our program has done well in that regard during this difficult time. As the economy's improved, funders that support our program have stood by us during these difficult times, and in fact have pledged their ongoing support, and that's not just in words but in awarded grants. No one can forget that this recession was major, and it was major in California, and the public sector education institutions certainly bore the brunt of that. Our program was fortunate with its private funding to be able to ride much of that out, but we're still a part of a whole. We're still part of City College. So access to classes if classes are being canceled, access to counselors outside of our program if needed when counselors were being let go. These were real challenges that we had to address, and we'll have to continue to address. What many of us in the school are looking forward towards seeing is that each of these 14 accreditation issues, each of them is being addressed fully and laid to rest, so we can file the appeal we need to, which probably won't happen for several months at this point, but file this appeal that we need to show with new evidence how we have fully addressed all of these outstanding issues. The school is accredited right now. It remains accredited, and it's accredited up through this July 2014. That's the time frame the school has to resolve these issues and pursue this appeal process. Nothing lasts forever. So if you've been waiting on getting your degree done, don't wait. If you were thinking you could put that off until another semester or year or two, do it now. If there's reasonable support from us and others, don't wait. How much will the door to higher education be kept open for foster youth alumni? That's going to be a negotiation that continues to be defined by advocacy, not just at City College, but everywhere in the state, at every community college in the state. That hasn't gone away. That challenge is still there. And it's going to continue to be there as difficult choices are made by every institution about where will they put support, where will they put funding, how will they value access and put their money where their mouth is. I think in that regard, City College has been a place that has always put its money where its mouth is in terms of access, but it also has to be realistic about its resources.